time no see, Noelle. How have you been?
Oh, Cameron. It's been a while, but I'm doing well. How about you? Well, there's actually something I've wanted to tell you that's been on my mind.
I've heard you've been feeling down lately,
so I was wondering what I could do to help. What? I'm fine, really.
It's a bit hard to say, but will you hear me out without getting angry?
What is it? We're childhood friends, don't hold back.
You got divorced the other day, didn't you?
What? Oh, that story? Yes, it's been about a month now. Is there something wrong with that? I'm already okay.
It's just that there's something I want to tell you, but it might hurt you.
What is it? Be clear, won't you? Is there any relation between my divorce and what you want to report?
Not necessarily a relation. You're my important childhood friend, aren't you? I don't want to hurt you with my announcement.
Huh? Your announcement will hurt me? What do you mean? Hey, no secrets. Can you tell me what's going on?
Well, please listen calmly. I got married.
Married? I didn't know. It's the first time I'm hearing this. Why didn't you tell me?
There were various circumstances. It was difficult to tell you because of the timing. It's not like I was hiding anything.
I understand that, but timing?
The day after you got divorced, I got married. That's why I couldn't tell you. But I really wanted to tell you, so I contacted you today.
I'm sorry. I feel bad for making my childhood friend and best friend like you worry about this. Am I stupid? I was so focused on myself that I ended up making you keep a secret. Cameron, congratulations. It's really late, but let me congratulate you. And also, I'm really sorry for making you go out of your way. Really? I'm so happy. When you got divorced, you seemed really down. So it was probably hard for you to approach me, and I didn't make it any easier. It's okay. I'm really sorry too. At that time, I was really shocked, and I couldn't see anything around me. I was really useless. I also caused trouble for my family and friends. I really apologize and feel sorry again.
Are you crying by any chance? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had already recovered, but I just remembered. It's no use. I promised myself to forget about the past.
Hey, Noelle, if it's okay with you, could you tell me what happened and how you ended up getting divorced? If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine, since it seems like there were a lot of things going on. But as your childhood friend, I'm curious.
Thank you for being considerate. But forget about me for now. Today, it's all about you, Cameron. Congratulations on your marriage. I've never heard anything about your boyfriend. What's he like? Would you mind telling me?
Really? Are you sure?
Of course! What kind of guy is he? What's his occupation? Where did you meet him? I want to know everything.
Are you really okay? You're not just saying this to be polite, right?
No, it's not like that. I want to hear your story.
Really?
That makes me happy. There are so many things I want to ask you, my childhood friend. When did you start dating this guy?
Actually, it's been about a year.
What? Really? That long ago? That's news to me. You didn't tell me before, did you?
I'm telling you now because it's you. But, well, because of his position, I couldn't say anything.
Wait, what do you mean by his position at the time? Was he a public figure or something?
Well, the thing is, he was actually married back then.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Noelle, are you okay?
It's just that I have a lot to think about. I'm sorry, Cameron. I don't think I can congratulate you guys after all.
What? Why not?
I'm sorry, I just can't. As your childhood friend, I want to congratulate you, but when I think about his ex-wife and family, I can't say congratulations honestly.
Don't apologize for that. Oh, could it be? Is it related to the reason for the divorce?
Yes. My ex-husband's affair was the reason for the divorce, and he wouldn't tell me anything about the person or the reason.
Oh, I see. That's what happened.
That was the reason for your divorce.
Your ex-husband and his affair partner pushed you down from the pinnacle of happiness.
But it's all okay now. I decided to forget about the past and live positively.
Well, that doesn't matter, does it? Oscar and I are connected by a red string of fate. Now that we're married, I'll be happy enough for the both of us. Me!
Huh? I heard Oscar, but maybe I misheard? I'm sorry, Cameron. I don't understand what you're saying. Oscar, do you mean... I can't imagine it. My ex-husband, right?
No, there's no way that could be true, right? You've been so dense since we were kids. It's really frustrating. I married Oscar, your ex-husband. Do you understand now?
Wait, Cameron! When did all of this start?
Do you want to know? If you really want to know, I'll tell you. It was a year ago at the home party.
A year ago?
When he and you moved into the mansion, and it was his birthday, right? That party was a celebration for him.
Ah, that night. He was the guest of honor, but he disappeared, and I was searching for him the whole time.
Is that so? Are you curious about what he was doing during the time he disappeared? Should I tell you? He and I were in the basement together.
Stop it!
What? Did you not expect me to tell you? From that time on, Oscar and I have been together.
You didn't know anything, and you seemed so happy until talk of divorce came up, didn't you? Please stop.
After that, he started asking me out. He always took me to the places I wanted to go. We went to clubs and bars often. The nighttime amusement park was so romantic. You know what happens when we go back to the hotel. You don't need me to say it, right?
It's terrible. Please stop it.
You want me to stop? Then please attend the wedding and bless us. As a childhood friend and former wife, I really want your blessings. I want you to see us happy, okay? Noelle? Hey, no response. Noelle?
What do you want now, Cameron?
I already told him you will be coming to our wedding.
What are you talking about? I won't go to your wedding.
Why not? I really want you, my childhood friend, to come to our wedding.
Can't you stop saying those things? It's horrible to invite me to a childhood friend and ex-husband's wedding. Are you enjoying hurting me?
No way, I don't have that kind of interest.
But you know what? Watching you, who seem to be the happiest person in the world, easily fooled by me and gradually distorted in pain, I got excited. You're enjoying this. You're disgusting.
And let me tell you one more thing. Secretly dating behind everyone's back is so much fun. You can't experience this kind of excitement in a normal relationship. It's just incredible. I want to share this feeling with you so much. I almost said it to myself several times.
It makes me sick, and I don't even want to talk about it. But, well, I'm glad I could hear one more thing from you. I finally understood what I had been wondering about. What did you wonder about? When we divorced, I asked him many times why he cheated on me and who the other person was. but he stubbornly refused to tell me, saying, "It's all my fault, so just do what you want." It was actually him who offered to pay any amount of money for the settlement, not me. He said, "I'll pay whatever it takes, just please don't ask me about it."
Oscar is such a fool! Paying the settlement at whatever cost is ridiculous! We were getting divorced, so he should have just told me.
I had to ask him over and over again because I couldn't understand it, but he was so desperate to hide it that I thought there must be something going on. So that's what it was, Oscar.
You were convinced by yourself? He's really stupid. Paying a large amount of money to a person you're breaking up with, that means my money is decreasing. He should have just told me. Now he's dating your childhood friend Cameron and wants to switch over, so he wants a divorce.
Do you even know what you're saying? If you had normal ethics, you wouldn't have hidden it, would you? What Oscar did was certainly unforgivable, but at least he was considerate of me. I'm relieved to finally understand something that had puzzled me for a long time.
Well, that's good news. I'm just a little disappointed because now the excitement of secretly dating is gone. And above all, there won't be any more pleasure in deceiving you. Oh, by the way, let me tell you about our first date. Remember when he disappeared for 2 hours during his birthday party? He had fun with me in the basement.
Here we go again with that story.
Remember when I returned to the venue before you did, and found you frantically searching for him with such a fierce look? Asking me, "Don't you know where Oscar is?" When I lied and told you I saw him at the back door, you rushed off right away, didn't you? How funny! It was so enjoyable. But now it seems like our fun times have come to an end. Oh well, it's too bad.
We've been together for a long time, though. I never knew you could be so unreasonable like this until now.
Don't joke around. You have no right to complain about anything. I heard he paid you whatever you asked for in terms of compensation and property settlement. He even took money from his parents' assets to pay you a considerable amount. Can you believe it? My own money is getting reduced because of what he did.
What? Don't speak ill of people behind their backs. Oscar's parents only paid a part of the compensation because they felt sorry for me. You have no right to complain about the compensation amount. Please don't badmouth him and his family's sincerity.
Okay, having wealthy parents is convenient, isn't it? From now on, they should spend more and more money on me.
You're the worst.
The worst thing is you. Are you infertile or something? Oscar was lamenting that he couldn't have children for a long time, right?
That doesn't matter now.
It does matter. Women who can't have children have no value. He said he wanted children and held me so intensely over and over again.
I don't want to hear it anymore. Anyway, I'm not going to the wedding. Tell him that too. Don't contact me again. I don't want to talk to you ever again.
Noelle, how are you doing?
I told you not to contact me. I don't want to talk to you. Hey, look at this wedding ring. I can't see it, and I don't want to.
Oh, right, you can't see it. But let me tell you the price. Guess what? It's 3 times the price of the ring Oscar gave you. Isn't that amazing? 3 times the price.
That's impressive, but is that all?
There's more. Listen to this. I got to choose the wedding venue however I wanted. Of course, it was the most expensive venue and the most expensive plan. It has an ocean view and it's super luxurious. And the dress too!
Okay. I'm busy now and don't have time to listen to your bragging. Goodbye.
Wait! Well, I'll just say what's important. You need to leave this place right now.
Huh? Why do I have to listen to you?
That luxurious mansion where you and Oscar were living together, it's now going to be mine and Oscar's home starting today. It's only natural since we got married, right? We don't need your parents around. They're just a nuisance. So, pack up your things and leave today.
Are you not listening to me at all?
That mansion has an enormous garden, right? I'm going to plant roses all over the garden and turn it into a rose garden. It's going to be so lovely. I'll invite lots of friends for tea parties in the rose garden and show them how happy I am now. And maybe I'll even invite your acquaintances and neighbors too. They should all know that I'm the lady of this house from now on. Everyone will be so jealous, don't you think?
Oh, and should I invite you too? No thanks, I'm good. That's quite an impressive daydream you have there.
This isn't just a fantasy, it's becoming a reality. So hurry up and get out of there. From now on, he and I will be living in this luxurious mansion together. Now that I think about it, you're really pitiful, aren't you? Your husband and your home were both stolen by me. But, oh well, what can you do? You've always been so dense, haven't you? You were happily unaware of your husband's affair for a whole year, weren't you?
That luxurious mansion you're talking about, could it be my house?
That's not your house. I don't know why you've been squatting here, even after the divorce, but get out now.
Did you not know that this house is under my name?
What? What are you talking about? Under your name? I see. It's a lie? Even someone as dim-witted as you can tell a lie now. You idiot, I'm not fooled by such a lie. That house originally belonged to his parents. I've investigated it. You may be straightforward, but you still lied? There must be enough asset value in that house for you to lie to protect it. Don't say such rude things. I'm not lying. Check it again. It's in my name now. What do you mean by now? As you said, this house originally belonged to his parents. They gave it to me when we got divorced. It was a gesture of apology for what their son did. So, this house has been mine since a month ago. Oscar and I are planning to live here, just the two of us? Don't make me laugh. No, wait, that's definitely a lie. His parents have blessed our marriage. It's impossible that they haven't prepared a new home for us. His parents are very reasonable and kind people. I don't think they would bless you two, who got married through adultery and cheating. Shut up! What do you know, anyway? Oh, I see. I understand now. His parents are preparing a more luxurious house for us. Not just some old, spacious property, but a gorgeous mansion that suits cute little me. I'm so excited! I wonder when they'll give it to us? It's ridiculous to consider it a housewarming gift. Okay, I get it. It must be a surprise that they're keeping from me. I wonder where it is and how big it is? Hey, Noelle, what do you think? I don't know. Go do whatever you want. No, I can't take it anymore. I'm going to his parents' house to pick up the keys to the new home. See you later! She's beyond out of control now. It's more like she's emotionally unstable, isn't it? Hey, Noelle! Don't mess around. Are you listening? What's the matter? You're being rude, you know. That old hag! She splashed water on me! What's going on? What did you do exactly? I went to Oscar's parents' house. No way. Did you really go there? Of course I did! Did you ask for the non-existent key to the new house? Of course I did. I have the right to get it. And that old hag, she splashed water on me. Why did she do that? Because you were being unreasonable, you know? What about his dad? Was he strict and angry about it? That old man, he yelled and chased me out. What did he think he was doing with his precious son's wife? It's only natural, isn't it? Now you understand. His parents don't think you're cute for marrying into the family through deception. And Oscar, I thought I could have a luxurious life by marrying a rich man. But that doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. Shut up! If it comes to this, I'll put up with it at your house. Get out now! Don't be so ridiculous. I'm really getting angry. Hey, Noelle, we're childhood friends and best friends, aren't we? That old man, he yelled and chased me out. What did he think he was doing with his precious son's wife? It's only natural, isn't it? Now you understand. His parents don't think you're cute for marrying into the family through deception. And Oscar, I thought I could have a luxurious life by marrying a rich man. But that doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. Shut up! If it comes to this, I'll put up with it at your house. Get out now! Don't be so ridiculous. I'm really getting angry. Hey, Noelle, we're childhood friends and best friends, aren't we? You're on my side, right? So give me that house! Stop talking nonsense. Don't just treat me as a childhood friend and best friend when it's convenient for you. I absolutely refuse to live in a normal house or apartment. I can only live in a mansion with a garden. Please, pretty please, isn't that okay? I'm not your childhood friend or best friend anymore. Cutting ties. You understand his parents' feelings now, don't you? You were never blessed. Stop it! Stop it! What do you mean by cutting ties? I'll be the one cutting ties with you! If you're not bringing in the house, you're not worth it! Don't ever contact me again! Don't ever contact me again was my line, though. Noelle, answer me already! You're really slow. It's making me irritated! What's the matter? You told me not to contact you again just an hour ago. Noelle, what did you say to Oscar? What's going on? What are you and he saying? What do you mean, he too? What did you talk about with him? Wait, calm down. How can I calm down? I don't understand anything! Oscar contacted me earlier saying, "Can we meet once? I want to tell you everything." I don't understand what he meant, so I thought you might know something. What? He said everything? Oscar did? Why did he do that? That idiot! I threatened him so much! You threatened him? You to Oscar? That's unacceptable! What does he mean by everything? Hey, Cameron, can you calm down and talk to me? I'm also worried about your mental instability. Shut up! I'm normal! I'm not the one at fault. It's all your fault. You always brag about marrying a rich and handsome guy, that's why! You're at fault, not me. It's your fault. You're the one who's bad. You're the one who's bad. You're the one who's bad. You're terrible. She's quite unstable. We can't handle her. Something happened a year ago, right? Hey, Cameron, I want you to calm down and listen. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! That's right, Cameron. You're not at fault. Yes, it's my fault, right? That's right. It's your fault. Was it about his birthday party from a year ago? What happened then? Oscar's birthday party. It's a bad memory. I felt sick watching you so happy at that time. So, what did you do then? I lured Oscar into the basement. What happened in the basement? I told him, "I'll tell you Noelle's secret. Let's meet in secret." But he refused at first. He said he couldn't meet me alone without telling Noelle. But I threatened him, saying it was a very important secret that he would definitely regret not knowing, and called him to a bar a few days later. It took me 2 hours to persuade that thick-headed guy. The fun thing you mentioned earlier in the basement was that, right? What did you talk about at the bar? I don't remember what we talked about. Anyway, I kept feeding him alcohol until he was drunk. When he was completely drunk, I took him to a hotel. That was easy because he's weak to alcohol, right? I don't really want to know what happened at the hotel, but he hugged me even though he was barely conscious. He kept calling out your name over and over again. Huh? I secretly filmed the scene at that time with a movie. You filmed it? That's the lowest! I used it to blackmail him, and we continued to meet afterwards. Oscar helped me many times. When he said that I didn't come, I told him that I don't know what I will do to Noelle. He happily came to see me.
You're terrible. There are no other words.
It's funny. Even you are worried about your own safety, right? You did this kind of thing for me. Are you prepared for what might happen to you? Don't say such scary things. I'll go to the police. Try it. I'll set your house on fire. What? Have you lost your mind? Your house is so big and luxurious. It would look beautiful if I set it on fire, wouldn't it? Cameron, you've always been selfish and hot-headed, but this time is too much. I called the police. What you're doing is already a crime. What? The police? Don't be ridiculous. I haven't done anything wrong. You really need to cool your head before committing a real crime. The sounds of sirens is getting closer? I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not guilty. You can make your excuses to the police. Having an affair or breaking up a marriage isn't a crime, but you've gone too far. Reflect on your actions and never come near me again. I don't want to remember what happened afterwards, but I need to summarize it. Cameron's parents contacted me to let me know that she had been admitted to a psychiatric hospital. They apologized to me politely for causing me trouble, but it left a bad taste in my mouth. When we were children, she and I were good friends, and we used to play together often. But apparently, her behavior had been very strange for a while, and she finally went berserk and injured a neighbor. Her parents had realized she might have some kind of mental illness, but they had trouble taking her to a psychiatric hospital. I can understand their feelings as parents, though. To them, any child is precious. She has now been diagnosed with a mental illness and is isolated. She is still quite unstable, with hallucinations and violent behavior, so it's impossible for her to be discharged anytime soon. And then there's Oscar and his family. He apologized to me so many times that I felt sorry for him. And he confessed something to me. Noelle, I was so scared of seeing you get hurt, so I let Cameron have her way. But I really love only you. He even brought his parents along and said that he wanted us to be a family again. I was so happy to hear that. His parents already knew everything when we divorced, after hearing his side of the story. It was a very attractive proposition to become a part of his warm family, but I declined. It was difficult to refuse after being begged so many times, and I was very conflicted. But I realized that I could finally do what I wanted to do after this incident, so I politely declined and returned the mansion they gave me to his parents. To tell you the truth, I still think about it sometimes. I have no regrets about my decision. But I sometimes imagine what it would have been like if we had become a family. 3 children, spending leisurely time with him and me in a large garden with his parents. Playing and eating together. I still have such fantasies. Excuse me, let me get back to the topic. The thing I want to do is to travel around the world. I was hurt a lot by this incident, of course, and Oscar and his family were also hurt and manipulated by her. Sometimes, I think that if she had been hospitalized earlier, this would not have happened. But there's nothing we can do about it, right? The past cannot be changed. As I thought about that, I began to feel small and disgusted with myself for being hurt and struggling in such a tiny, narrow world. So I decided to travel the vast world and see everything it had to offer. I traveled to different countries as the mood struck me and left my daily life behind. There were many people who tried to deceive me, but I also met many kind people. There were so many different cultures, people, animals, and vast landscapes, and my wounds were healed. I realized how much I had been troubled by trivial things in such a small world. And then, it's not enough that only I was healed. I want everyone to see these landscapes, animals, and this vast world.
So I decided to take pictures of the scenery and animals from all over the world. I want to bring healing to people all over the world. I don't intend to say something too grand, but now I'm working towards letting as many people as possible know about the healing I experienced. Years later, I published a photo book. I became a famous photographer, even known in foreign countries. I traveled around the world and captured various landscapes and animals in my photos. For some reason, they have a calming effect on people, so they even started placing them in psychiatric hospitals. I donated some to the hospital where she was hospitalized. I wonder if she saw it? What did she think when she saw my smiling face on the cover and my signature?